Hello, and welcome to my, what I'm calling, first and a half speedrun. I already did a speedrun, but it sort of got all messed up with the recording, so I didn't actually have any proof left that I did it, and I got the world record, but sadly I couldn't prove it, so after messing with all my settings and stuff, reducing the quality way down, I think I've got it to where it at least won't lag too badly, and it'll be able to be watched and be valid for an actual recorded run. So, yes. Again, I'm doing single segment. I'll probably start doing splits on my next run. I'm just not confident in doing splits yet. So I'm just going to do single segment first. And it doesn't really make a difference on the final time if you do splits or not. Anyway, splits are just a really good way to track your run and your progress and stuff. So we'll do that next time. But for now, I'm just going to do a single segment, which is why I just have the timer in the bottom middle of the screen. Oops, I don't mean to do that. Alright, so we're going to get right into it. And I'll talk while we're playing. We're going to do chapter select, prologue, and we're going to start the timer. 10-second countdown. 2, 1, and go. Alright, we're going to start by skipping this opening cutscene. So, this is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons on iOS. I kind of explained this all in my last video, but if this is your first time watching a Brothers speedrun, maybe curious why we're doing it on iOS, when there's a version of Brothers for pretty much any console you could ever imagine. We got PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, PC, Switch, and then Android and iOS. Let me tell you why we're doing it on iOS. Also, I'm doing really badly right now at driving this cart. We're doing it on iOS because iOS and Android, the mobile versions, are the only ones that can skip cutscenes. And so that shaves down a lot of time when there's about 27 minutes of cutscenes in the game. That really shaves down the amount of time that we spend watching cutscenes that take up a lot of time in the run. I wonder if I just could have stayed grabbed onto that. That would have been less time to re-grab onto it. So that's why we're running on iOS, because we in the Brothers speedrunning community are testing the iOS version, or mobile versions, Android and iOS, to see if the skipping cutscenes, even with, for any percent anyway, not being able to do some glitches, or not being able to do some glitches to their full extent, we're still seeing if the skipping of cutscenes is valid for a faster run than on PC or any other console. Another thing to take into account is that the PC version runs at 60 frames per second, which is the main speedrun version for this game, and I don't actually know what frame rate the mobile versions run at, but I assume it's 30. So it's half as fast, potentially, as the PC version already, but I did get world record last time on my first speed run after only a few days of practice with the iOS version. So I think the skipping cutscenes definitely makes a world of difference. Not all cutscenes are skippable, but a lot of them are. A lot of the longer ones are. A couple of the longer ones are not skippable, and a couple of the shorter ones are not skippable, and they kind of weirdly have picked what cutscenes are skippable sometimes, but it's fine. So, why big bro you so slow? Come on. Okay. So, yeah, there's this piano sound whenever I press the interact button. Sorry if it's annoying to you. I explained a lot of stuff in the last run, but this time I'm just gonna kind of, if you have any questions, just, ask them in the comments and I'll answer them, rather than trying to explain a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll just kind of focus on the run a bit more. There's really not much to say about this run, especially this, because this is glitchless category. So, we're pretty much just going through the standard route that anyone will go through when they play this game. Okay, we're gonna have to move the camera a little bit here. Swipe, swipe, and we're done. Just small little swipes. The camera is sort of difficult in this game because you have to swipe on the screen for it, and obviously you're trying to control two characters as well. So unless you have a third thumb, you might have to use like a different finger if you want to move the camera. The camera also moves very slowly, so it's a little weird. I'm gonna try not to have to move the camera in this run, if we can help it, and just deal with bad camera. There's a few exploits in Glitchless that we can do, but for the most part we're just going to be kind of running through what is known as casual route, which is just basically the route anybody who is not a speedrunner would play this game, just kind of going through it normally, trying to optimize where we can. My goal last time was just to try and hit under 2 hours, because I didn't expect that I would get that. The world record is 1:36:20. Yeah, I think it's 1:36:20. I didn't really optimize there with my movement. Now my goal is to try to get about 1:30 if I can. At least hit, if either under or over, around 1:30, 1:40, somewhere around there. So that was a pretty good first section. That's the prologue. There are 7 chapters, a prologue, and an epilogue. So you could say 9 chapters. The prologue and epilogue are real short, so that was the prologue. I believe this is chapter 1 now, if I remember correctly. I might not be remembering correctly. That's fine. Also part of why I'm not doing splits on this run, because I don't necessarily know where the chapters are. And probably the easiest way to do splits is to just split by chapter. Oh god. Big bro always have to be on the left, little bro on the right, so big bro kind of moved there. Also, I pushed the gate farther than I needed to. Mistakes are part of runs, especially early runs. This is only the second time I've run this with a timer. Only the second time I've tried to run this as an actual like speed run also. In my past like practice runs, where I wasn't using a timer, I also was kind of messing around sometimes. I'm not messing around in this run. So this is a skippable cutscene with the dog just running up, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try dog strats. Oh, that didn't work. I couldn't see because of the tree. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Why does this dog hate me? No, we're doing this very, very slow. No, no, no. Okay. I'm gonna try and make it all the way to the end. See, you have to wait for the dog to jump up. Otherwise, it's very slow. Or not, it's very slow. The dog is trolly to me. I'm very, very bad at the dog section. Dog run, the speedrun community calls it. Yeah. That is a big improvement point. As you saw, it took me probably like at least a full minute there to do that section, which usually takes probably like 15 seconds or something. There's a way to manipulate the dog. There's a couple ways. I've seen multiple ways to do it, but I'm not good at it at all. I'm not good with the timing. I kind of get all freaked out over that, so that's a spot to improve for sure. Alright. Climb up here. Fun piano sounds. There's one other thing I do want to mention. It's nice that in this version they automatically hold on and jump to things for you just by holding in the direction that the jump is. You don't have to press the interact button and then press it again. Okay, I'm gonna slide off. I'm not gonna try sheep strats. I'm just gonna pick the sheep back up. I think you automatically let go. It's sometimes they automatically let go of things, sometimes they don't. So I don't necessarily know when he is or is not either of the brothers going to let go of something automatically, or if I have to manually do it. It varies depending on what it is. I think little brother landed on top of big brother and caused a stagger animation, but I'm not positive. Right. I feel like I'm doing pretty well so far. 10 minutes. I have to give myself a lot of praise because it's only technically like my second run, so we can skip that cutscene, which is nice because it's a pretty long one. This section is kind of annoying for speedrunners because we have to wait for this troll at every part of this chapter 1. For the rest of chapter 1, it's just waiting for this troll. I always think his hand's gonna be like on the left side. I always think he's turning the other way, but he puts his back to the cliff, and I always think that he's gonna put his front to the cliff. Is there any way to avoid little bro going "Hey Naya" there? I don't think so. Yep. Troll slow. No way to speed him up as far as I know. He just has a set speed. You just try and go as fast as you can on it. Come on. Sometimes the piano sound doesn't happen. I don't know why. When you use the interact button, it's bizarre. Alright, made it through that. Moving on. Here we have to wait again. Spin strats! Not really. Spin strats are really hard to do on these. Spin strats are a thing, especially in any percent runs, that is used a lot to skip a lot of things. Not so much used in Glitchless, if at all. Excuse me, that was my stomach or something there. And again, we're just waiting. The point of the run where we can blame someone other than us. The troll. Here we are. last little section of part 1, or of chapter 1, and we will be good to go. I think he throws you farther. Or maybe there's a way to influence how far he throws you, and yeah, I should have gone with Big Bro first. And the console versions, or other versions, that was not the best thing ever. I don't know if I can avoid him doing that. Little bro, come on.
Hey, Naeem!
Oh god, stop. Oh, we made it here in plenty of time. There we are. We have finished chapter 1. On to chapter 2. You didn't see the opening cutscene, but little bro's afraid of water because his mother drowned. And he was like right there when she drowned, and he couldn't save her, so yeah. Isn't too much a fan of water. So I need Big Bro's help to swim. Also, we skipped this cutscene too. Our dad is sick, which is why we were taking him to the doctor at the beginning. And the doctor told us that to cure him, he needs some form of magic water from a tree, which we are going to go get. That's what our adventure is here. Our journey is to go get this water to heal our dad. Let's open this gate. Come on. I already have a feeling that I'm going to be terrible later on in this chapter. When we have to do a whole bunch of those lever things. Alright. I don't think it matters who goes first here. Probably having little bro go first would have been a little bit more optimized. Gonna readjust my hand. Alright. Pipe. This is a major glitch in 80%. We can skip the entire rest of this chapter in 80% with the glitch. Here, though, we're just gonna do it normally. This chapter is pretty long when you compared to how fast it is when you skip it. But it's fine. I forgot there was a thing there, and the little circle of the joystick blocked my view. Excuse me. Come on. Behave. There we go. towards the end of this chapter, we should be around a half hour, I believe. Not necessarily at the very end, but close to the end. And then we'll be making good time. Alright. Those sections are kind of just slow anyway. As long as you don't try and turn too early, then it's good. I tend to want to turn too early to try and get it done faster, but then you have to turn back, so that wastes some time. Here. But I tried to go right there and the bird didn't want to move. Too far right, I guess. Okay. He automatically grabs onto that, and my last run I tried to press the interact button to have him grab onto that, and it made him drop. So that's an oops. We can play in the water down there. I think there's some fishies. We don't have time for that. We gotta save our dad. Get a good speedrun time. They're linked together, obviously. Because that's the that would be how you complete the game. Okay, we're gonna go with Big Bro first. It's a little more optimized to go with Big Bro first. Okay. I actually messed up in this section last time. At one point during this, I fell. Not the best thing ever. Okay, we're gonna... Ugh! I'm so bad at these. Oh no, it put us all the way back here. What? Oh. We have to start this again. I was like, did I glitch it? No. I'm not gonna reach that one. Okay, so yeah, apparently if you die here, this wastes a ton of time. So you have to go all the way back here, which is long. Nope. Oh my god. Keep this dang thing open. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit this before he gets there. I'm gonna try going the other way, seeing if that's easier. That's hurting my finger. My fingers are like sort of sticking to the screen a bit right now. I'm gonna try turning it with a different finger. That might be a little better. Just have my thumb and used my middle finger. Here is where I dropped too early and died before. We gotta pull it back. I just forget we have to pull it back first. The little bro isn't even on it yet. This is the worst section for me, so now that that's over, the rest of this should be pretty good. But, okay, let's go around the other way then. For some reason, he was getting blocked in there. For some reason, they're randomly just stopping at some points. Maybe it's the way I'm moving the sticks. I don't know. Hope it's not like my device glitching out. I've heard some people have had glitches and issues with this game. But I don't know if that was like before they patched some of those, like bad glitches, like where you can't move or stuff, or the game crashes. Hopefully most of those got patched out, because those are not things in speedrunning that we want. Probably, for the most part. Unless somehow we can actually use that. Not close enough. You can just nicely hold right here. You don't have to do anything here. And we're about on the pace I expect right now. Okay, this is a skippable cutscene. So it's annoying that we have to bring Big Brother down here with us. Can't see. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, my nose is a bit stuffy. Unskippable cutscenes are fun. Good job, little bro. I like that I'm complaining about the fact that some cutscenes are not skippable, when in past versions, no cutscenes are skippable. Well, not past, other versions. The vibration there with the troll in the cage is always funny to me for some reason. You couldn't have put that down before. Big bro goes up ropes and chains so fast. Has a good upper body strength. Okay. This is a section I wish we could make shorter. When you get about halfway there, then they just automatically finish it. I was thinking, what if we could like not have to push this all the way to in between that area? But looks like we do. All right. This cutscene is just this dude leaps down. I was trying to optimize like the order that we break these chains in, but there's no real optimized way because we have to be on both sides with one with either brother at the end of the fight here anyway. So like it doesn't make much difference because we're not gonna like end up on one side with both brothers. There we go. 30 minutes, nice. That's I'm on a faster pace than I was on my last run.
Bishomaro! Bishoya!
What if Yeti trolls me this time? I got trolled real hard by the Yeti in practice, but when I actually did my speedrun, I did it first try. So that's good. This section. I'm always bad at knowing when to wave the torch. I didn't press the button fast enough. Well, that's an unfortunate death. I was almost too close. I'd like to not miss a torch wave here. That'd be nice. Actually, turn the camera a little bit. I'd like to be able to see where I'm going here. I know that's wasting time, but I think it's a little better. I'm gonna wait for Nai to catch up a little bit. Because again, I don't know exactly how far away he can be before he gets caught by a wolf. And I think we're in the clear as long as Nai doesn't lag too far behind here. Alright, nice. That's a little bit of a scary part for me too if I mess up. Which I would prefer not to. This is one I wish was skippable because it's kind of long-ish. It's not like long, but it feels sort of long because I've watched it so many times, I guess. But then there are those people who are running like the PC version. Excuse me. Why aren't you interacting? Those poor people who are in the PC version and have to watch every single cutscene. Yeah, there's not any way to make this faster. This dude is just slow. We just kind of have to sit here and wait.
Yeah. Atta.
Thank you. I found it's possible with that gate open on like the left door of the gate. If you hold forward on it, you can climb up on it and you'll actually die. So I guess the spikes of the gate or something are just too deadly for these little boys to handle. With either brother that happened. I don't know if it's only when it's open. I think it's only when it's open. I was just like holding it as the gatekeeper opened it. Maybe it's only as he's opening it. I don't know. It was funny. I took a video of it. Maybe I'll upload that because it's funny. Also, I clipped in my last recorded run that didn't record right. I clipped through a rock at some point, and I thought that was funny too because I've never seen that before. That particular rock that you just sort of clip through for no apparent reason. Oh, wrong stick. Oops. A few seconds of time wasted there. I need to move one brother there because no matter what, little bro falls. Oops, I knocked the mic. Little bro falls when he reaches that point, always. Also, I don't think you can do anything here. You just gotta let it play out. Grab that branch. Come on, little bro. I just hold left for a couple minutes. Or a minute or two. Don't exactly know how long. I don't know how close I'm allowed to be to these tree things. I'm trying to play it safe and stay far away from them. Alright, we are at the end of this little area. Little bro magically teleported down there. I don't actually know if you can fail this part. I don't know if little bro drowns if you take too long or what. I don't think I've ever failed that. Okay, so this is the end of chapter 3. Chapter 3 started with the wolves. Oh. They're caught in that rock collision, which is apparently very, very large. We can skip this cutscene, which is nice.
Oh, mamãe.
Yeah, that's essentially the end of chapter 3. We don't have control until chapter 4 now. No, we cannot skip this one. So I don't know exactly what that was. Maybe it was just Lil Bro's nightmare, I guess. Sorry, I'm having some issues with my like throat and stomach, I guess. Oh, this is skippable. Crap. I wasted some seconds there, not realizing that I could skip that. My bad. Okay, I caught that cycle. It's good. See if I can get this. That was early. I guess I'll try it one more time, and if I miss it, then I'll just do it more normally. Got it. Late, I think? Okay, I'm just gonna do normal. I actually usually don't fail this too much. Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Okay. I'm just gonna hold right here until he like automatically jumps. And then we can jump down here. Oh no! I jumped too far. Oh crap. I got stuck. Okay, that was a huge time waste. That was like I don't even know how long, a lot of time. Crap. I am just... Why did you let go? Okay, I feel very bad about windmill now. That was really, really bad. Oh well, we'll live. We'll move on. We can skip this cutscene. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, goats are kind of far away. I'm gonna take the two on the left. Another RMG spot on where these goats are, just like with the sheep. This section's just kind of fun. It's not meant to be hard. It's just sort of entertaining. Alright. Thank you, goat friends, he said. Probably. Right. Strangely, though, we can skip this cutscene. Which, like, she literally kind of just finished it, so... Nice. I want to have little bro be the last one holding this here. Because his side of this gear thing over here is closest. Right there. I think it's a little bit optimized to do it that way. My right thumb is like sticking on the screen a bit. And some problems with it. Alright. This section can be a bit specific and finicky. Crap. I was paying too much attention to where on screen these little things were because they move, which is really annoying. Yeah, this part right here is the most finicky for me. You can't go too far left here, or right here. If you go too far right here, then you crash for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm too far left. Oh my god. I swear I was gonna crash. I'm too far right. Okay, I think I made it. That's probably like a 2-minute time loss or something if you crash there, especially at the end, so it's bad. We're good. This is kind of just a fun section. As long as I don't get glitched out again, like I did in my first run. I got stuck on one part. For the most part, this part... Something on my screen. This part isn't too bad. I don't know if there's any way to actually get up there without having to swing a couple times. Same here. So I think you have to be on the same horizontal plane. I'm not positive. Otherwise they won't swing in the right direction, so you won't have anything to grab onto. But that was kind of a bad mistake there. Having to swing extra times, not the thing you want. It is a little less convenient, and there's 2 different control schemes for this, and both of them require you to take your finger off of the joystick and then put it back onto something. That's a little inconvenient because then you have to take a little more time doing that. Here we're just going to do this and swing Big Bro over, which I think saves a little bit. Oh. You have to press the interact button when you do this because it doesn't register. Because you're not like technically having to do that swing there, so you have to kind of manually do it there. It might be quicker on mobile to just like climb all the way over manually. Oops. I wonder if that falls in the exact same spot every time. Okay, we get an autosave here, which is good because I glitched out here last time. Okay, didn't glitch this time. Right there, as soon as I got up here, top of here, little bro couldn't move for some reason. Looks like it's fine this time. Ooh. Does that save time? I think that might save time. Did I just discover something? I don't think I've seen someone do that. Oh my god. This part on mobile is sort of iffy. You gotta move pretty precisely. Maybe I'm just bad at it, I don't know. I did okay on my last run of it. Better than I normally do. Right there, I got stuck, which I usually do get stuck. So. Luckily here, it kind of pays to have one brother way in front of the other because you only need one brother to enter over here into this loading zone. This part, easy peasy. There's something known as fast bridge, but I don't know what it is. I assumed it was this section, fast bridge in chapter 4. I don't know though. Again, only one brother needs to enter the loading zone. We can skip that cutscene. I think again here, only one brother needs to enter. We cannot skip this one. Are we on good pace? I don't know. This is the end of chapter 4, so we're about halfway through the game now. I tried to move the joysticks a little too early there. Excuse me, little bro. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to... There was a hair on my screen. Oh, big bro hangs out right here. Well, little bro fails to climb up a book. So I'm going to try not to drop down too early because I did that before. Waste a little time. Fortunately, you just have to kind of climb over the entirety of this thing. Do I have to manually grab onto that? I didn't think so. Come on. I wasn't close enough. The precious seconds wasted. You can hear me trying to skip the cutscene. This cutscene we can skip. This one we cannot. For some strange reason, we cannot skip this feather cutscene, but we can skip the one before it, even though this cutscene is long. My chair is so creaky. It is. hot in here. Gotta open the window a bit. Then it's gonna immediately get cold. Of course, because it's really cold out. Okay, we're gonna mourn, and then we can walk fast. Well, now we can run rather than walk, which we were actually walking pretty fast before. But there's something like 4 different movement speeds in this game, depending on what the situation is. Alright, this is chapter 5. Pretty interesting looking chapter. We can skip that cutscene. So this is like a giant war ground or whatnot. Like a giant war happened here. Oops. I didn't push him far enough. Oops. Wide collision on that hand, I guess. I'm not gonna go for branch skip because I don't think it works in this version. The collision's different or something. I don't know. It's usually a pretty easy trick, but neither me nor the other person who is doing all the mobile tests was able to make it work. So I'm not even gonna try it. We have to go over here first. I'm just gonna do it the intended way. This trick saves like, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds. I don't know exactly how much. A bit of time. There we go. Eventually I got on there. I wasn't far down enough yet. Alright, very nice. We have to jump over here. Which moves this guy. This camera is terrible. But again, we're not gonna have the luxury of being able to have a good camera view all the time. So that would mean slowing down. You actually have a limited range of movement on the camera anyway. I don't know why bro stopped there. This is a strange cutscene to be skippable because by the time we actually press the skip button and it fades back in, it's kind of about where it was if we didn't skip it at all anyway. It's probably slightly faster, but I don't know. Trying to go the wrong way again. This is pretty entertaining. Probably my favorite part of this chapter.
Mai. Yeah.
There's a horn over there. We're not gonna blow it. I blew it in the last run. Like, literally blew it, not like made a mistake by blowing it, I guess. It was fun, but we're actually trying to get good time here this time, so no horn for us, sorry. Hair keeps coming up on the screen. Probably my hair. I don't know who else's hair it would be. You're slowing me down, hair. Okay. Through the blood. Beautiful. We can skip this. We are nice and bloody now. We have reached 1 hour. See if we can get this done in another half hour. Just shallow enough that little bro doesn't need help getting through it. Cutscene we can skip, and we're gonna be on this little ledge. Whatever you wanna call it. For some reason, there are a tribe of people here in the giant battleground. Again, don't really know if it's faster to get blooded up first individually, or if it's faster to get stacked on top and then do it in the left one there. Probably faster to do it individually because you move faster. I don't know. I love the sounds that little bro makes. It's great. And this is now the end of chapter 5. Chapter 5. We get washed off here. Again. Now we are at chapter 6. Took a while for the controls to load in there. Chapter 6 is scary for me. Believe we can skip this. Yep. Took a minute, but we can skip it. We can start rowing as she's walking the boat. I don't know if rowing is actually slower on iOS, but it feels like it. So normally we would do a strat here where we would, when we get up to the corner here, we would normally turn around so we're facing backwards and we'd row backwards, but we can't row backwards on mobile versions. So instead we're just going to do it the intended way and row forwards. When we row backwards, we have a little bit better luck in this section because there's orcas jumping out of the water. And by facing backwards, we can help with not being landed on and also going faster forward because the orcas only jump out in front of your boat, not behind. So if you're going backwards, they'll only jump up in front, which is, you know, the opposite way of your momentum because you're going backwards. I'm going to try not to stay under these orcas if I can help it. And so you can maybe have a little bit better luck, and when they jump up and push you with the waves they make, they might end up pushing you toward the area you're trying to go. Uh-oh. Oh. That's scary. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. Oh no. Oh god. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Okay, I think I'm good. Even if he jumps up again, just gonna push me towards where I'm gonna go. The wave didn't even connect with me. This is another checkpoint. I died here in this upcoming section in my other run. There's the save. Let's hope that I don't die here. I wasn't really driving the best though. I'm gonna try a little bit better here. I kind of stayed too far like above one of the whales, and so they were able to come up and trash me. I'm just gonna go to the right side since I'm already kind of going that way. Which one's gonna jump? Okay, I guess I'm staying on the left side. That's not good. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. Thought I was dead. I'm gonna try going to the left, or the right. Okay, I guess I'm going to the left. This one's gonna jump. That should be good. Okay, now I'm in the clear. They don't jump over here. Okay. That was a good boat section for the most part, I think. Actually got pretty good RNG for the most part. I thought I was gonna die at several points. They got really close, but I ended up being okay. Alright. Now our controls will go back to normal. We can continue on with chapter 6. We're actually doing real well here. The music in this game is always so haunting. They usually give you like minimal music during when you're actually playing, and it's sort of creepy, usually. I'm gonna try and aim the camera over there. Crap. It doesn't let you. I was gonna see if I can see when she jumps up here, but she went off screen, and it wouldn't let me move the camera in that section. Crap, I'm moving the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if they have to be on the right and left for this one. Probably should just try to go on the left if I could. This is the saw. And there's a saw up here that we have to use.
Kaya? Puna?
This actually uses a strat that is very similar to the pipe skip that we didn't do because we're in Glitchless. We can use a saw much like we can use the pipe to skip like the rest of this level, I believe.
Otay! Kaya?
For some reason this second tree always feels like it topples faster.
Otay!
And not.
Kaya? Otay!
Bad at sawing. She just kind of, okay, front flips over there. Wish that we were that stylish. Alright, we're gonna go up to the right here. Because we need to catapult. Even there's some ogres there that are frozen too.
Ata. Da.
Tried to press it too early. I was just curious if you could walk up there. Okay, if we can clear this next section in about 5 minutes, that'd be great. I think you can walk up there. I'm not going to try it though, because I'm trying to do a run. Maybe I'll test that at some point in the future, just for fun.
Una. Kaya.
And this mysterious lady just leaps over there. Fun times. Here we are. Oops. Oh gosh. I accidentally hit the interact button there. That wasted like a good 20 seconds of time or something. As soon as she goes, we can go. Yeah.
Otai.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to mess with my sound. Didn't mean to make the timer go away for a second. I did not mess with it, I promise. Alright. Right after this is pretty much home stretch.
Kaya.
We're almost finished chapter 6. probably lose, I don't know, like a good 15 seconds here if I die. So I'm gonna try not to die. This is really hard, especially on... That's where you always die, right there too. So you pretty much get to the end and then you die. Which is really sucky.
Una.
Okay, double jump on the sticks. We made it. Oh god. Okay, second try. Oh god. Good, we can skip that. Honestly, don't even know what that is. Smooch. He didn't even do anything. Why are you smooching him? Okay, pretty much we're home free now. There's not any real difficult sections left. Pretty much just play out the rest of the game pretty easily. And we can skip this as soon as the skip button shows up. Sort of long-ish cutscene. You just hold left for a while. Oh. Nice. 116. This is all unskippable. We're just gonna hang out for a minute. I'm gonna rock back and forth. And break. I always forget to remember if Spider Lady has her hair down or not before. And she has it up now. I went too early. I know it's slower to climb over, but the animation's just so cool. Okay, one more leg. And we're gonna skip this. See that? I'll tell you what happened though. Big Bro got stabbed by the front pointy. See, she has front pointy things. Yeah, he got stabbed by one of those when he pulled off the last leg. Okay, we did lose a little bit of time on that fight. I kind of messed up some of my movement with the hamster ball. But question: one part of that ball is open, like where she tried to grab little bro. Wouldn't that open part like make it so it doesn't roll properly and little bro might like fall out of it? I don't think there's any movement here necessary. It doesn't really change anything. We can skip this. So big bro, I'm gonna show you. He's hanging out right there. We now no longer have use of big bro and his buttons. So this is a cool little thing that I like that they put in this version. I think the heartbeat is always there in all versions. You actually get to like see a visual representation of the heartbeat of big bro as it's getting fainter as you climb up the tree. Which kind of just adds more to the emotions here. See, it's getting fainter now, his heartbeat. Like not the sound, just like it's getting slower. There we go. Less strong. Alright, so yeah, this is the tree that we've been traveling all this way for this entire time to get this water. This is not a skippable cutscene, I don't believe. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I was kind of mashing a little bit where the skip button appears in the bottom right. For some reason, I always forget that it is skippable. I think it's not. I don't think there's really any point in moving anywhere here. I think it's always the same. Okay, we can skip this cutscene. And this one. Those are long cutscenes, so it's very nice. We can skip those. Slowest movement speed in the game probably here. And we're actually on a really good pace right now, I think. We're kind of on world record pace with cutscenes, and we'll be able to skip a couple of cutscenes. There's a longer cutscene that isn't skippable here coming up, but I think the rest of them are. My CPU kind of spiked, probably because of this very emotional moment. Hopefully it's catching all of this and isn't lagging out. My computer is old, so that's why it's lagging. I have the settings extremely low. Recording at 480 still has some issues. So I'm doing my best with that. Hopefully this is good enough. Okay, this is the unskippable cutscene that we can't do nothing about, so we're just gonna hang out here for a couple of minutes. It's like a maybe 3-minute long cutscene. I'm not sure. sorry, that is my body cracking from sitting in this uncomfortable wooden chair for a while. Yeah, this is the unskippable part. I don't really need to go to the bathroom. Another like 5 minutes or so. Okay, I think we can almost skip. Not quite. Until after we finish riding the eagle, I think. Right after we black out next, then we can skip like 2 cutscenes, which is fantastic. Okay, right. I think this blackout's kind of long. Here. And here. Very nice. We're on a great pace for about 1:30. Definitely be world record indeed. Alright, this cutscene is skippable, which is nice. That's just our mother appearing. Okay, this part is a little obnoxious because this runs out and we have to keep pressing this for some reason. I wish they had made it so that we didn't have to repeatedly press this brother's button. Trigger the swim movement, but for some reason we do. I wish that you would just only have to press it once. It's a little obnoxious. There you have it. I knew there was a way to do that and I just don't know what I'm doing. I also have to like double tap, it looks like, on those dirt piles when we buried our brother earlier. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong one. To press Big Bro's interact button. We're channeling his strength. Yeah, so you have to press it twice on the piles because for some reason, like, it doesn't turn off. And then you have to, like, re-interact with it. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe there's a way to not do that. Maybe you have to be in the right position and it automatically does it for you. I don't even know. Anyway. This is, I believe, an unskippable cutscene. But this is the last cutscene that we will see in the game. Last cutscene, period. We're not skipping another one and we're not watching another one. We're gonna get quite a good time here. Even better than my first run time. Okay, it's technically a cutscene that I can't skip either. But after this one, that it takes about a minute or two to get up to the final spot where we will have time. We will have time when we hit about the final board on this bridge, or second to last board on this bridge. That's when we lose control and the game is over. And that is time. Oh, 1:30:19. Didn't mean to do that. That is fantastic. Now it's cold. I opened the window a while back and then it got cold. Alright, so Brothers on mobile definitely faster than on PC, because those skipping of cutscenes makes a big difference. And I got like 4 minutes faster here than I did in my first run, so I improved too, which I feel good about. And hopefully this recorded properly this time, now that I've turned the quality down much lower. We have our poor dad breaking down here now. He's lost both his wife and his son. It's a sad story. It is. We did save our dad. We made him better, but at the cost of our brother. So yeah, that's the end. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all watching and supporting me. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm just gonna let you watch the credits. So that is the end of this Brothers A Tale of Two Sons speedrun. Again, I appreciate you all for watching and supporting me as I have just begun speedrunning. It's only the second run I've actually done where I'm attempting to like go for a time, and I feel like I'm doing pretty well with it. So see you guys all on the next one. Goodbye.